There we go. There we go. We're live. Hello. Hey everyone. Today we're going to be here in Final Fantasy XIV again. You know, just doing stuff. As you can see, I'm in my main. We're going to be doing this next main story quest and see where we got left off and how everything ties that we just were doing into the next expansion. Because I am excited for this. Very excited for this. Here we go. See, there's Azjaya. We still rescued her. And there's Varshan. Varshan has a message from Charlian. Ah, Luna, one of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldesion request your presence in Charlian at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. If you have no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldesion Annex at once. Ojika awaits your arrival. Okay. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Azjaya the city. From notable landmarks of the people's lives, there is much and more for her to see. Farewell now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. That's that. That's the end of that chapter. The beginning of a new one. Let's see. What minion do I want to bring out? Hold on, this is important. I gotta choose the minion. I got a lot of minions. Bring out the new one. Here, we'll summon out this one. There we go. Cat with wings. Alright, and we're going all the way over here. So we're going from here to here. Old Charlian. Alright, we're going over here. Here we go. Warm, hearty welcome to you, Luna. I gather you received our message? Please wait here while I fetch Kryl and Graha. Kryl. My friends. Thank you for coming at such short notice. And forgive us for sending you so soon after the trials in the void. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Aaronville. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. Huh? Imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. Something must have necessitated a change in his plans. Yeah, Graha. All he would tell me is that there is someone with whom he wishes Luna to meet. He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the studium. Shall we look for him there? Goodbye. This way. Yep. This is the studium. Oh, there's a large crowd of people up here. Look at them all. Now then, where's Erinville? There he is. Oh, it's voice acted.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
Oh.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Where is she?
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us.
There we go.
This is her. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman.
There they are.
I'm Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
So I will not be able to pronounce any of that shit. Tulihuela.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
What?
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking
Okay.
the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erinville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear.
Oh no.
Who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds. Who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
Oh dear. Erinville.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Let's...
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tulihuela is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulja, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulja, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
Okay.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
Okay.
No, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valiarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
Fabled City of Gold. I have heard about it before, if I remember correctly.
So the tales have reached even these shores. Can't help but feel proud.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Ah,
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Tuliolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
go on a hunt. I guess we're going on a hunt. A chance to not only see Graal, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mine. There is still a great deal we do not know. So let's begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. I'm not certain which might be a suitable location for a hunt, however. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. We went there not long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to reports, and other ordinarily other ordinarily docile fauna have grown savage. It is believed they've been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition. Yeah, sure. Isle isn't far. We'd also be helping those in need. That works for me. Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Tural. Whatever this creature is, I'd better be able to put up a proper fight, or else it will end before we have the chance to get acquainted. Kyle, are you coming with us? Come with us, come with us. Before we first get dependable companions. My apologies, I must cease to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the Isle. I'll join you as soon as possible. Here comes the class change. The rest of you are ready? Let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. Now that I see the model in-game, it's not quite as weird looking as, like, the other one. Like, it did in the actual trailer. It doesn't look quite so bad. It looks okay. It fits. I was definitely concerned about the female Hrothgar model for a bit. Well, since last time I streamed, I got Reaper up to level 84, so I can do some of the newer dungeons for that. We'll work on getting that up after we finish the story quest too, because that's just something fun to do. And then after Reaper, in terms of classes, probably do Dark Knight, and then end it off on Machinist to get all 5 of the role classes to 80. 90, rather. Alright. So we have to take a ship. Ugh. I've barely set foot on dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt! Come on, let's get going. Upon boarding the ship, several cutscenes will play in sequences. Recommend you set aside a sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you're required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event you are defeated, you will be able to try again for the most recent of these. Please note, if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Alright, so we basically have to... We have to go. Once we start, we can't stop. Ah, the Font of Aether.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural.
Yogg-Tural.
Oh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Don't eat it!
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know.
Don't eat the bear. Don't eat the liver of the bear.
Ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
Who's Kona?
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
I don't know.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kono's my second older brother. And until recently, he was a student in this city.
Huh.
He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day.
Huh.
And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar.
Huh.
I wonder. Like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see.
Kote, huh?
One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
Okay, and we will hunt.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Okay. It's not gonna happen today. Sorry, I was trying to put on some lotion. My hands are dry as shit. Alright.
The researcher should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
There? Okay.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take
Ooh.
down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our kill.
Sorry, I can do this now. Sorry, I mapped control to one of my butt buttons on my mouse, so I can just do this instead of having to, like, work too hard about it. Gotta get used to it. Make sure everyone gets healed.
Look, someone's in trouble.
Oh no! Being attacked by sheep!
These animals are usually so docile.
Evil sheep! I don't like that it doesn't give me something to heal them off of, because I am at the end of the day a healer. Are you alright? Oh, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the one who answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You are! Luna, the adventurer who saved our star! Would that our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when suddenly I found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there could tell you more. Give me just a moment. I can finish checking on our equipment.
You really are famous.
Yep, very famous.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
No, just Azim, you know, just you know, chilling.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Ooh.
Is that
Oh.
the petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
The adventurer come to answer my question, I presume. We are most fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, and we dare not go back. Your task was to quell any threat you find, and search for traces of the beast responsible for this. Should you find anything at all, we'd be most grateful if you would share with us. Good luck in there.
I'll handle this.
Okay. She said she'll handle it. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that all? Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
Uh-oh. Find ravaged beast remains torn to shred by sharp talons.
Claw marks. I've seen their like before.
Ah.
It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Oh, we got a nice big area to explore. Should be too common in any case. Should be a clue somewhere. Aha! It's a bird. You find feathers that are scattered across the ground. There are signs of a fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
Good question.
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
What the fuck?
I presume it's even safe to eat.
Everything's safe to eat. Aha! There it is. Dung! The cloying stench of fresh leavings assails your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely still close by.
Fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Troll! Oh. Blood lily.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Hopefully they're still there. Okay, they are. Good. It's kind of neat reworking a dungeon like this. Oh.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Oh.
Ah! What is that thing? It speaks?
Oh my god. That must be the monster.
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Okay.
Come, Woklamat.
Right.
It doesn't actually speak, it just is repeating what you say. It's a parrot. Off we go. Into battle.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
That's...
Forgive me, but I failed to see a
Yeah.
difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Hey, oh boy.
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Oh boy. She's too food driven.
Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Shut up already, you blasted bird!
Probably shouldn't be standing in this front.
I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
It's very big. There you go. Oh boy.
I've got you.
Help. Help. Get me out. Okay.
That was too close.
Steady now.
We're fine. We're fine. We got this. You're fine. I got you. I am the warrior of light.
You paid for that.
Get Graha, get the tank.
Thank you.
See, I am good. I am the damn warrior of light. I have traveled across the entirety of space and time. Ow. Occasionally I get hit by stuff, but I'm also incredibly tanking. Good at tanking everything.
Hardly a tickle.
I should probably do this. Alright, let's get it. There we go.
Nothing to it.
He really is mad at it. There, we got this. It's fine. We did it! Yay!
And I had barely limbered up.
Oh.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
I see.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. What a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have...
It's still alive!
Leave this to me.
Ryle! There we go. There's the new class.
Cryle.
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Yay!
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After
Right.
hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin.
Yes.
Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind again and again.
Yeah.
That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute.
By
And
painting.
after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy.
Hey, they mentioned Realm.
As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Cryle can come with us.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
Ooh.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
Huh.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Tuliyollal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one.
Huh.
The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, he would have been in Turali.
Huh.
And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent.
Who sent
then?
it?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
Huh.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolar. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt.
It was.
We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
I guess so. I guess we are. I understand Cryo's feelings all too well. The desire to do one's part. It can be daunting to try to keep up, but nothing will change unless we take the first step. Thanks to Woklamat, we now know who sent the letter to Grandfather, and among other things, but many questions still remain. Ah, what an exciting hunt that was, and now it's time to savor the reward. Oh, we've yet to eat it. While I pacify the researchers safe, our task is completed. That just leaves a matter of the colibri meat. For better or worse, there's really one place we could try to take it to here in Charlian, the last stand. Come, let's see what Dickon can cook up for us. Very food-focused over there. Which is fair. Well now, there's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you, Luna? Oh, bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me, I have just the recipe. It's a new dish I learned from some sailors, and for you lot, it's on the house. Have as much as you'd like, you hear?
Come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing.
These look like pork chops.
I'd heard that Charlian cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Curry!
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
So he's obviously from Tural as well. Oh no.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller
Uh-oh.
ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Oh no.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
0.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Oh boy.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Aaronville.
I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland
Okay.
instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
Okay, that's relatively
That's
close.
how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy.
Okay.
Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
Huh.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
Oh. Oh. We have to fight.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war.
They intend to invade?
I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
Okay. We can...
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it.
Huh.
The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well.
Okay.
And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tuliolal?
Tuliolal. Tuliolal. I don't want Eorzea to get invaded, and I don't want Garlean to invade.
But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
What? You're gonna eat it all? Oh my god. This Luffy-like character here. The look of my Hazamarki rulers I cannot say, but I do know she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. Now then, it's past time I report our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Till then. Let's just grab some silver. The coming dawn. Oh, we get a thing! Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Wuklamat's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Tyrrell? No one is bound to have some information on the continent. It certainly wouldn't hurt to be better informed. Quite right. Not only would it help you make informed decisions, but if you do choose to go, you would be better prepared for what awaits. Come, my friend, let's just be off to the archives. I gotta get the rest of my gang together, right? Beautiful cities. Alright, it's up here, and then to the left. We turn to the left. Pudding Way! Pudding Way! Oh my god, it's Pudding Way! I guess that pudding wasn't needed to stop the final days after all. But I persevere. Once people taste it, they'll be even happier than they were before the apocalypse started. I just know it. Pudding Way! The cat is standing on my shoulders. Let's see this one. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Wallachwe, a tribe in the distant continent of Tyrrell. The tribe holds nature in the highest, and in seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it, they have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the cerulean deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon into a brilliant blue. Under a shaman's watchful eye, I finally managed to master the Wallachwe's art and make the animal's power my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. The reason I chose this color, as you will have doubtlessly gleaned, is for the significance it holds to the Wallachie. I cannot think of a name more fitting to honor people for whom this noble magic was born. See, I knew that, because I got some blue. You learn about it a little bit. There's a book up here. Let us begin by comparing the geographical characteristics of the three great continents in Tyrrell. The former stretches east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends from the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and a difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler when moving east to west, but harsher when moving north and south. Owing to this fast, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animals, or plants. As a case in point, and this is the Aliens, who rose to power in Alenard before advancing east to Ilzabard. Their movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Garlians. Meanwhile, although the desperate tribes of Tyrrell waged war with one another for generations, side by the climate, none can make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from the frozen lands weathered the withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in the open plains could not pierce the dense jungle. Such was the way of it until the leader of the Mamul-Ja succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land's divided history and the reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this fact. Truly, it is a testament to the Autarch's greatness. Okay. This one's faded a bit. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Turala is no exception. Yet, while some of her creatures have become a familiar sight in New Eorzea, many more exist that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca, accustomed to Turala's craggy mountains, this four-legged beastkin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds, if not thousands of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. Wyver. These ferocious scalekin is native to the dense jungles of Tural. The Mamul-Ja have succeeded in taming them and utilize their prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that the Wyver is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. Valley Garmanda. Tural folklore holds this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Interesting. I think the last book's up here. Unblemished book. This one must be relatively new. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land from which many of our modern-day recipes hail, the far western continent of Tural. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous popoto, these crops and more regularly grace Eorzean dining tables, trace their origins to the New World as the place known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when the Laminsan sailor named Ketram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the thereto unknown continent. Ketenram spent several moons exploring inland, and in the course of which he encountered the denizens of the sprawling nation of Mumul-Ja. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he had won, along with the permission to roam freely. Ketram would return to Tural several times, but during his first expedition, he charged the land, gathered a myriad of root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Limsa. The most notable of these is the popoto, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it spread quickly to all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far the only bound of Ketram's expeditions to Tural, as many tantalizing recipes, such as the bean-filled burrito, gripping the legends such as that of the Golden City, reached our shores by way of his ship. To those outside of Ketram's circle, Tural largely remains shrouded in mystery, yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent. Having pursued a wide selection of books related to Tural, you are somewhat better informed about your potential destination. Grahatia will be eager to know what you have discovered. Should you wish to read this book again, speak with the reference page. Graha! Oh, hold on, there's a lookout over here. Oh, I could do this as Reaper, I think. Get some XP. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are a few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Tural, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let us continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to chatter. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear about your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Tural within. Among them, did you anything in particular pique your interest? Legendary City of Gold. I'm an adventurer true at heart. Ha! I suspected any mention of city gold would catch your eye. 'Tis truly a mystery among mysteries. Here's a city whose location is unknown, that no one has ever seen, and yet whispers of its existence continue to persist. Countless souls have set off in search of it, never to return. I can imagine it being a suitable challenge for the ritual of succession. Moving on, did you perchance learn aught of the fauna of Tyrol? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. I learned about Valgrimanda. That sounds terrifying. Now, what impression your magic pitting your scales against the fell beast? Fortunately, I found scant details on your would-be prey. One source simply described it as an enormous winged creature with scales as hard as steel that rules the skies. I should like to see it with my own eyes, presuming it even exists. I thought I heard familiar voices. Alize! And Alphino! Fencing running into the two of you here. Well, have some research of your own to do you? We hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Razatan, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints of history on how neighbors' differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. What are you two? What endeavors to bring you here this day? Shall we tell them? Let's tell them. We're going to go to Tyrol. We're going to go to the New World. I received a commission. I think I'm going to take them up on it. A nation composed of the desperate peoples of Tyrol. I dare say this is precisely the example we seek. We do well to read up on Tuliolal ourselves. The contest is we know the only one allowed to help Woklamat. There's no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Woklamat gave us the impression she could have several champions. I think I know how to make most of our respite. Follow me off and we have planning to do. Wait, Alize, wait! 'Twould seem our plans have changed, if you excuse me. They never could rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex. The Scions may be disbanded, but I think I could get them back together for this. Could get them back together. Graha? You're gonna come with me, of course. What are you thinking about, buddy?
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story.
Of course we haven't.
What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Woklamat's request?
Is it... You're gonna give me an option? I never say no to a new adventure.
Ha! I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well.
Yes.
Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination.
Yes.
But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not?
Yeah. Of course you could come with me. I'm not gonna leave you here alone.
Such
Raha.
a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor.
Does some bitch think I'm gonna leave him behind?
The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think.
Hey, you said it.
It's enough to stir me to the core.
Come with.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
Okay, now we're getting concerned.
But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
Of course.
Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Okay. To find the Golden City, huh? Uh-oh. Dankred. The fuck you doing? Dankred? Are you... You're not turning on me, are you, buddy? You're not going against me, are you? Welcome back, Luna. If you're looking for Wokelamat, she's currently with the others in the chamber. If you'd like, I could go fetch him for you. Yeah, let's do this. Archer, please wait in the main hall. There we go. The main hall. Update this map. So we're going over here. Graha?
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
I will come. I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. Yes! I need the Star Trek references.
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together,
Even
we'll
the theme's
bring
kind of
new
Trek-like.
freedom to Ural.
Yes.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Hehehehe.
Alphino, Alize! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenor earlier, you see, and I told them about Wokelamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must Speedy twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
What?
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
First impressions last.
Eh.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors.
Yeah, poor Garlemald.
We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Yes.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Oh no, Anvil, you're coming with us.
Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was.
Yeah? You're coming with us.
Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
Oh, don't worry too much.
Nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
What? Gra, don't stay behind.
But Raha,
You're not gonna come with us?
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
No, I want to hang out with Graha. He's my buddy. Oh no, Carl's gonna cry.
Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
Yes.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
A new map?
There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh. It's so pixelated. It's a nice final theme. There it is. End of the expansion. So many good memories. This is a good expansion. I know people were disappointed with some of the content droughts and stuff, from what I gather, but I really enjoyed the story for it. I enjoyed pretty much every moment of it. At 0. Stola. Estinian! Litibus. Yet to do Pandemonium. Need to do that. Nullpole. Ataru! Little potatoes. There is Vana, otherwise known as Heidelin. There's our best friend! That's our best friend, whoever was. Go a little bit faster. Ahead. let's see if I can skip past this. Because I don't need to go through all this part of it. Let's see. Do I have a new outfit? Rugged knapsack. Knapsack. Here we go. What's this?
When does the next ship set sail? May I ask your destination? The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time. West, you say?
Estinian, you're just traveling to go west? He just... So that's how he gets there. He just is like, I just want to go west. I've been to this part of the world. I just want to go there. Meanwhile, in old Charlian... Brianger? Tancred? Hail.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen. But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways. Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
Oh no.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed. Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Yeah, Tancred, you gotta, like, compete against the Warrior of Light. I mean...
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel. Aye. This will be a mission to remember.
It's gonna go.
Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
What's Stola doing up this time? Graha can't just stay behind. There's the moon.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
I've been there.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Multiple, is what he said. And Metzelk, I will take you up on that challenge. You're my best friend. My other best friend. Weigh anchor now. The tide is high, and the dawn of a new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizon's bond, and tread the gilded paths beyond. Tomorrow's unknown. Do I get a title? Sun Chaser. It's a pretty good one. I actually like that one. Let's do something I haven't done for a bit. Should be somewhere. Where is it? Is it not there? Where? Where? What? Oh, there it is. Whole new page. I got a knapsack. Which you get at, I think, fashion accessories. I got a backpack on now. All right, that's the lead up to the new expansion. So excited. We got more leveling to do. All that fun stuff. I think I'm gonna end it there for the stream today. I don't really want to do too much streaming today. I'm not really like gonna do much else. I'm just gonna probably level up Reaper a bit more today and stuff. But I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Okay. I'll talk to you guys later and have a good rest of your day. See ya.